Hey, CrossFit DC, coming at you from the home base today. Gonna get into our workout in just a second, but just a quick reminder, we do have classes live on Zoom now at 7 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. every weekday, as well as 10 a.m. on the weekends. They've been a lot of fun so far, so hopefully we'll see you all on there and get our sweat in together, right? Today's workout has got two parts to it, so we'll talk about that a little bit. We'll look at our warm-up and we'll look at our different scaling options as well. All right. It's going to be a 3-round segment where we're going to do 21 thrusters followed by 30 step-ups. We have a 9-minute time cap for that, so we know we need to be moving at a good steady pace. Ideally, a weight we can get through these thrusters, probably unbroken, so it's not a particularly heavy load intended, which works well for our kind of home options. Right? So 21 thrusters, 30 step-ups. We're going to have a 9-minute cap. We're going to keep our clock running. So if we finish this a little bit earlier, say we finish at 7.5 minutes, we're going to wait till that 9 minutes plus then up to 12, right? So we'll take however much time we have in that 9-minute cap plus 3 more minutes as rest, and then we're going to get into the second segment. Second part, we're going to continue the thrusters. We're going to move to a sit-up as our other exercise, right? So in that 6 minutes, we're going to go up 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, etc. 21, 24, right? Multiples of 3 of the thruster, followed by 15 sit-ups each round, okay? So thrusters are going to be increasing, sit-ups are going to stay at 15 each round. We'll take that for 6 minutes. All right, we're going to score that as a separate segment, but we just need an 18-minute running clock for this whole workout, right? So let's take a look at our warm-up. Pretty basic stuff, 10 reps each. We're going to begin with that pause squat, taking our time in that bottom position, really working on our squat mechanics, knees pressing out, chest staying nice and lifted, right? From there, our spider lunges, just getting in that plank position, making sure we step with our heels down, opening up the hips a little bit. So each time here, just take that second, heel down, sink into it, get that good stretch, step back, going to the other side. From there, we're moving on to that dead bug. With this one, I really want to focus on pressing my low back into the floor, making it an active midsection, right? So I'm pressing down here, slowly lowering one leg, extending my opposite arm, and up and switching back and forth. And then as I get into these lunges, I'm just going to really work on driving my palms up overhead for my alternating lunges, okay? That'll get you warm. We'll take a minute or two from there, test out your movements. For the thrusters, depending on what kind of object you have, you can do these as a single dumbbell, right? If you have a relatively heavy enough dumbbell, we can use one here. If you have a plate, right, we're gonna hold it in front. We're gonna try to drive our elbows forward, making sure we don't drop that lip of the plate too close under our chin. So we're just gonna tip it slightly. We can do our thruster from there, right? Driving the head through. If we have a combination of items, we can load light stuff into a backpack. We've been doing a lot of work with that. So whatever option you find is going to give you good challenge where you can probably hit these 21 unbroken. That's what we want to do, right? For step-ups, if you happen to have a box, great. Step, ledge. Been doing some of these outside on a little rail out there. Again, something where you can bring that knee up. Ideally, you're going to be kind of close to parallel in your thigh. A little bit higher is fine, but we want to make sure you keep good posture. Right? Up in full extension, down, alternating sides. Rather see that than go super high and cave your posture to get there, right? If you have something you feel safe and comfortable doing box jumps, that is fine. We always recommend jump up, find that full extension, step down under control. With that, it's going to probably take you maybe a little bit longer if you need to scale the reps back a little bit. Maybe to drop it for 20 for box jumps, that's fine to get it in, right? Stepping down under control though, save those Achilles. Once we get through that, we're going to have that little rest break, so at least 3 minutes. If you finish sooner, get a little bit extra time in the back there. And then we're going to begin this next 6-minute segment with those 3 thrusters, with whatever object you have. Finding that full squat, driving it up, locking that overhead, right? Pushing the head through. Sometimes with some of the different implements we're using, it makes it a little bit more difficult. All right, take that time, really work on getting the head driven up and through, something that's really going to benefit you in the long term. Eventually we'll be back on barbells, right? So taking the time now to open that position up will be a benefit then. Also, if you want to, we can just make thrusters wall ball, right? So you can sub that in. If you have a med ball and you want to try that, if you have a place you can throw it, that's a great option as well. All right. For our sit-ups, if you have an ab mat, great. If not, a little towel folded underneath the low back, or you can go to that straight leg sit-up. We just want to bring our shoulders back to the floor, sitting up, bringing our hands to touch down in front of us, get the abdominals going. And again, it's going to go 3 thrusters, 15 sit-ups, 6 thrusters, 15 sit-ups, 9 thrusters, etc. until the end of that 6 minutes. All right? First segment is scored by time. Second segment is scored by total reps. All right? Legs are going to get good workout. Heart rate's going to get up there. Have a blast. We'll talk to you guys soon.